Well, good morning. It is morning still. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Club Dubbo, the home of the West Dubbo Roos, the West Dubbo Bowling Club, for the final game of the 2022-23 New South Wales Junior Interzone 7-a-side Championship. We are bringing you the singles final gold medal match. Travis Moran versus Ryan Klem. Illawarra Zone 16 up against Sydney Southwest Zone 12. We are coming to you live from Club Dubbo. We are also live on YouTube. We'll pop a link on that in the comments in just a moment or two. We're about to get underway with the final. The third place playoff is next to us, is Zone 9's Ethan Scott Brannigan up against Tom Rich of Zone 4, Midwestern New South Wales. The pairs final next to that, Illawarra Zone 16 up against Zone 12, Sydney Southwest, and the third place playoff next to that, Zone 13 and Zone 4. The fours gold medal, Zone 6 playing Zone 3, Zone 6 winning an extra end to put Illawarra to the bronze medal playoff, where they will play. I've just gone completely blank. I think they're playing Zone 12. Yes, they are. So Zone 12 and Zone 16 in two gold medal matches and a bronze medal match. They will take the top spot between them with those results, whichever one gets the best of those results. And we are underway in this match. We've had our one trial end. We do hope you're enjoying this presentation live from Club Dubbo, West Dubbo Bowling Club. And we do thank West Dubbo, Club Dubbo, for their generous ongoing support for this event. And a cracking start to this game. Travis Moran holding shot with the bowl just in front to the left of screen. Sorry, that's Ryan Klem's bowl holding shot. Travis, I think, has just turned that one across. Still be one. Ryan Klem looks a little on the wide side for this rink. That hand we do know is holding. He's just going to go round to a very good home. Excellent bowl. Travis, play a tight line. You'll be looking just to get down to sit Travis's bowl or turn that jack just around the corner. Coming back pretty well. He's just got the little run through, touched it, made at least one. Travis, probably just the one. Ryan with the last bowl of the head will come down and have a look, just to work out what shot he should play. If you're after the lineups for all of the place or playoffs from first right down to 15th, 16th, they're all available on our Bowls Link results page. If you jump on the Bowls New South Wales website, you can point your mouse at competitions, and on the drop down click on Bowls Link results, or on the Bowls Now app, just tap results on the bottom and go to Bowls New South Wales. Then go to the 7-a-side competition, and then there's 3 within that event. Singles, pairs, fours. Each one has its own table of results and competition tables. And click on Final Series to see the... We will just confirm 1 to Zone 16. It is 1 to Travis Moran to start our scoring. Travis has put the mat right back near the ditch, just in front of our commentary position, so we will keep the comment volume down a little bit while they're just in front of us. So we are playing 21 shots up in the singles. Pairs is 3 bowls, 18 ends. The fours, 15 ends. And those formats do mirror the formats of the nationals for the juniors, for the under-18s. And a nice little view of Tony Ingram's side view there as she popped past the camera. Just asking our marker a question. Probably checking some detail. Travis, wide with his opening bowl, has corrected. May have a bit too much speed. Travis looks to be on a better line with this. It's just his speed is the issue. Good enough for shot, I think, anyway. So Ryan also just honing down towards the jack. I think he's on a decent line. And he's going to pick it up. He'll get the shot with that one. So players very keen to do well in this event. It's the last chance to impress the selectors before the New South Wales under-18 side is named for the Nationals. Chance to compete to represent the Junior Blues. Trip to Perth to play for a national championship. Travis has played an absolute bomb with his last one, drawn a right down to the jack. Been a wonderful spirit here at Club Dubbo over the last couple of days. Started on Friday with a training session for the juniors in attendance with our state junior coach, our state junior committee, coaching staff, Michael Wilkes. We also had the Pathways coach, James Reynolds, involved. It's a great bowl from Ryan Klem, has sat through the bowl of Travis to make a shot. So it is 1-all. And as I say that, I've just got a little issue trying to get the scoreboard to attach. It's a fantastic opening bowl from Travis Moran, but not quite as good as Ryan Klem's first effort. Ryan just off to the side. A little narrow after switching hands. Travis looking to just get past his own. Not quite the right power. It is another second shot though. Ryan deciding to stick with the narrower side of the green. Would like to come back and get a bit further through. Just past Jack High. We'll see Travis try and be a little bit reaching. Can just roll the shot bowl out and stay for 2 or 3. But, no power behind that one. Ryan having a look. Has got shot, but position is, well, it's pretty even actually, I'd say. No clear path down to the jack for Travis. Whereas Ryan really wants to get in and cover this. Cut off the chance for dropping a multiple. Reasonable line. Be happy just to get past, I think. Oh, he's just not quite. Travis having a little consideration of what shot to play. Doesn't want to kick the jack and not stay with it. He kicks that jack back a foot and runs right through. Could be 4 down. Would love to get and sit the shot bowl, but he's cut his path off on that tighter side.
Up to you. No, stay there.
And he's just played a little on the tight side. Well, you've had the fill in to start the match. Going to hand back to Benny. Apparently, he's a lot more interesting and enthusiastic than I am.
What? Who said that?
I did.
Oh, Jesus.
So one more to Ryan. Benny's having a laugh. He put his phone down on top of the computer and I'm trying to move the mouse by swiping his phone. Just getting ready to hand over to Mr. Two Shoes himself.
All yours. Thank you, boss. Thanks for filling in. Appreciate it very much. Easy. Have fun. Enjoy your work. Well, g'day team, Benny Two Shoes back with you. And time to catch up with what's exactly is going on in front of me here. So at the moment, well, 2-1 after 3. That's about what I expected. These guys are both remarkable players. I think, well, Trav just lost his bowl there. Oh, and one back there for Ryan Klem. Ryan Klem, of course, using tiny little purple bowls. He's been using them since he was a wee little boy. And they're little size ones for a big sporty bloke. It's pretty amazing to watch these little things fly down the green with him, little tailors. I'm just getting volunteers galore at the moment for some reason. What's going on? Usually no one wants to come and sit next to me. Everyone's too scared of the microphones. Ah, Danny, thanks. And here comes Ryan Klem just running back to the ditch again. Trav having the best. He's dropped into the ditch. I can go down a little bit more and see that. Something I haven't actually mentioned much about this, about what's going on here at the moment, is that Club Dubbo has put together a really fantastic little force of volunteers that have come out. And the ladies here, I've got two of them in front of us marking at the moment, and I could not be more grateful for our volunteers. I know very well from at club level and at all levels, in fact, that volunteerism in sport is declining. And it's somewhat affecting, but not a huge amount, affecting bowls, not as much as other sports. We still get a huge amount of volunteers, and all of you people come out and help us out greatly with all of the competitions, whether it's us coming there to, Bowls New South Wales turning up, Bowls Australia, or your clubs, and we really appreciate every single one of you. Love it very much. Thanks for being volunteers, everyone. And meanwhile, Trav didn't have to do much to get to there. Oh, look out. I may have another victim. Welcome back.
Yes, unfortunately, Ben, no one else wants to do it. I was trying to find out.
I'm glad it's you. It's good to...
Yeah, there he's there. Is he there? Testing. No heating now.
Ooh. How'd we go? Yeah, we're back. It's got an echo on it. That's all right. We just lost power to the audio system. That's all right. It's just got a loose little connection there somehow. But that happens, but we're back. That's good. I can change that camera view to the right one. Oh, thank goodness. A little heart attack there. Yeah. Well, that's all right. We're back. So I'm just pulling up the live stream so I can actually see who's commenting. At the moment, I'm losing track of everyone. There we are. Thanks, Denny. Yeah, I noticed Sandra Bruce. Welcome again. Jessica Greenlaw's watching. Anthony Fisher. Billy Mars. Wow, I only just became Facebook friends with Billy, and that's a bit exciting for me. That's... So I'll just adjust the view there. Trav's still holding one, and now I can run across, now that we fixed the audio, and I can put a 2 on Trav's score. 3-2 after 4 ends. 5 shots in 4 ends is pretty good, and Trav drawing another one. So, how's the club been going now that we're in the finals? How are we doing, mate?
Yeah, no, we're going really good. No, it's been a great weekend for the club. Yeah, no, a few here last night watching the soccer and the football.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the club done really well out of the weekend.
That's good. Yeah, tournaments like this can generate some, which is what we want.
Yeah, the kids have been well behaved.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. No, they're great kids, yeah. And the parents have enjoyed the facilities of the club.
Yeah, good news.
For the bistro and the main bar.
So I've just seen Corey Wedlock pop into the feed as well. We're obviously here to watch Trav. Little Trav, I think he was calling him yesterday. But, pretty good game this should be. These two guys are despite their age, are pretty experienced bowlers at this level.
Certainly are, yeah. This should be a great quality game. Even for bronze medal, it should be Tom Rich and Scott Brown.
Oh, next door, yeah.
Yeah, that should be another quality game.
Yeah, I think Well, yeah, look, the Scott Brannigan brothers' famous name in bowls, and obviously the Tom Rich is who he is, and at that junior championships, state junior champs, that the game he played against Tim Thorning will go down in history. I reckon it's a folklore game in my mind. That's I get to say it again here, and Jackie, g'day. Just looking there. Andrew Fogwell goes zone 12. If you want to see the contest that'll drive some drama and tell you all about what sport and how good not just our sport but sport itself is, just go and watch the last 5 ends of that game. So these guys are piling through these ends pretty quickly. I'm a bit shocked that these singles games have been going swiftly. They don't mess around on the mat, these guys.
No, generally single games they go pretty quick. So try and get a momentum.
Yeah, I think we just... So I missed the score on that one. I was talking too much rubbish. It says 4-2 on the scoreboard, which is... Yep, so it was a 1. 1 to Trav there. Crabs in the house. Nathan Bazant, welcome from Berry.
Great shot there by Travis.
Yeah, Travis is doing well. He's found his range pretty quickly. I was actually a bit startled when I went down there to take photos before how clearly everyone down there can hear us. It's like an echo box in here. So
we better not say too many bad words about them.
Well, it's not just that. We're inadvertently giving players advice.
Yeah.
We can see at the head. But Klem, well done there. Clemmy's got the single. Trav waving this one on. I don't think he's going to get much width from there. Wind has picked up a bit, but...
It is. It wasn't supposed to be picking up today. It's supposed to be a lot better day than it has been.
Oh, geez, the weather itself, I'm sitting here not freezing it. This time yesterday I was hunting for a blanket.
Another good line here from Ryan. He's going to make it. Yep.
Yeah, 2. He's holding 2. Tell you one thing that I just noticed again. I was walking around just having a chat, and everyone says hi because we're such a close knit community. You know, we know everyone, and everyone kind of gets to know each other at these tournaments. That a few of these players, it's their last one.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So Ethan down there on our left. Ethan, I'll just be quiet for a sec while he delivers. So certainly not last bowls tournament, but last tournament in the juniors with all these people and the mates they've made here. So a bit of tinge of sadness there. Zoe Nichols over on the other side, yep. To her last. I think Tom's as well.
Yep.
But and then on the other
hand,
hand,
been together for a few years together, and they, combined, great friendship, and they're bonding together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a bit sad, but hopefully we've got some new crop coming through.
Yeah, well, I was just about to say that. I'm looking over there at 10-year-old from Zone 6, and I know her name, but I've completely forgotten. I think it's Brianna. No, I'm going to have to look it up. Over there, she's 10 years old. She's just, while I was sitting there talking to her coaches and carers and the people from Zone 6, oh no. Sorry, mate, Ryan Klem just knocked that one in. So now they've got to have a look. Oh, one to Klem. Probably cost himself a shot there. But gets the mat back. I hope they're not being too nice to each other there, by the way. Yeah, Brendan, sorry, Donna, Brendan's last one as well. And these guys, yeah, they formed some brilliant friendships around, but yeah, there's a crop coming through at the other end.
Just a big shout out to all the Club Dubbo members for their help over the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
The markers, the umpires.
So who do we have here at the moment?
We have our lady vice president, Ros Gilhone, Mark, in the final.
Mm-hmm.
She was a bit, what was the word? She was a bit surprised I gave her that rink.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She was a bit embarrassed about it, but
oh, bless her.
I told her, get over it, you'll be right.
That's it, get over it.
Yeah. No, she does a lot of work for the club. Always volunteers.
Oh, she's running as a vice president. Anyone with a committee position has my respect. They're tough, and you're going to have some thick skin to do it.
As I think Glenn alerted yesterday that we've only got one bowling club now. We've merged.
Unified, yep.
Unified the men and women. So which just goes down really well here. We still have our separate championships, men and women.
There she is there.
One committee to run bowls, which makes my job a little bit easier.
It's perfect. And then, again, I was an RBM before this, and I'm going to tell you that a lot of is Dakota, sorry. Who was that? Carol and Glenn. Dakota, correct. Thank you very much. That's the name. But I can tell you, as the RBM for Southern Sydney and Illawarra, so many of my clubs were unifying. It was incredible. And the ones that did, it fairly quickly even, they're the ones that started to become more successful. And the administration becomes easier. People start working together instead of working against each other, as sometimes that happens. It's just a really good thing for a club.
Yeah, I just find it hard, dealing with two committees,
Yeah.
You say one committee and you've got to say the same another committee.
Well, then you need intermediaries.
Yeah. They all get the same information.
That's it. And as you said, well, Ryan Klem holding two here, by the way. But as you said, it stops that fight, stops that argument at one committee instead of having to have intermediaries. One lot of sponsorship, and nothing's getting taken away.
No.
You still have your ladies' days, still have your men's days.
Yep, everything's all the same.
Yep. Joe Gorsuch asking if Leanie's been in the box. No, Leanie's been down pretty keenly watching his zone down there. Zone 2 at the far end, are they? At the moment? No, that's zone 13 and zone 4. So, no, I think they're on the separate green. But the next green.
Next rink, yeah.
Well, Trav went down pretty heavy there just to rattle some cages.
Just an update score on the bronze medal match in the singles. Tommy Rich, he's leading 6-0. And currently holding 3 on this end, with one bowl left from Scott.
Yeah, nice.
In the pairs game, it's 2-all after 3 ends. That's between zone 16 and zone 12. Then in the fourth final, we have zone 3 in front over zone 6. That score is 6-1 after 3 ends. That's zone 3 over zone 6.
So we spoke about Ros here on this rink. Who's next door?
We've got Judy Cassidy, another lady on the bowls committee. She's one of our lady champion bowlers. She's won our singles about 7 times, our ladies' major singles.
Seven times, did you say?
Yeah, 7 times she's won our major lady singles titles.
My God, that's
so
amazing.
She goes okay. Just another big shout out to all the volunteers from various clubs around the club and around that area. Dubbo City's got a few here, and also from Mudgee, Alan Clark, the umpire.
Oh yeah, Alan Clark.
Donated his time this weekend to come over from Mudgee.
Good on him. Yeah, we live on volunteers, mate, and it's in all sports, not just bowls, by the way.
Yep.
And it doesn't get any better than volunteerism.
Yeah, we also did the draw for the big raffle this morning. Thanks to Anthony Au from Drake's Pride, who done the prize for it. That went to Brett Pena from ACT, I think.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, fantastic.
Won a voucher for a new set of Drake's Pride bowls.
Nick Hind, if you're on, it gives gives a shout, mate, and that's pretty big. Good, and really loved having the ACT here too for this tournament.
Yeah, no, they've been good.
I was going to say, not just making up numbers either, coming in and really putting on a good show. Well done to them. Just watching Trav just knock up Ryan Klem's bowl there. Those little bowls will move once you hit them. His body language isn't... Sorry, I'll just keep it down a bit because he's right in front of me. His body language looks calm and focused, but...
A bit frustrated, I think.
Yeah, I was about to say, but there's some frustration creeping in.
Bowls can be a frustrating sport sometimes.
Oh, mate, I've just watched.
When the little,
You're not wrong.
if you don't have that little birdie on your shoulder, it does get frustrating.
Yeah, well, we have one of the more interesting ones this morning was Billy Waite, who's an absolute gun of a bowler. Oh, this is quick, and he's clean jack straight through. I reckon he's holding two there now. That's a good way to release some frustration, mate. Yeah.
Some people do that, just have a couple of little drives just to get the frustration out.
I watched Tom Rich do that, and he's doing it next door too. That's a big shot. Crack. Right, Klem just scooping up a bowl with a mat. That's unusual. So, two there for to Trav, I would suggest. So I'll just put that on the score until I get told otherwise. But yeah, I watched Tom Rich do that during the state champs. He was down and he spent 3 ends just essentially driving at that jack until he got the frustration out of his system and came back and won. He was so far down. And just letting out a bit of aggression is not a bad way sometimes to... I know I do it.
Yep. So do I do it too.
I warned my brother-in-law, who I usually play with, to say, mate, I just need to do this one. Right, Nathan Bazant showing a great shot of the mullets. Now, did you see that Facebook post I put on yesterday?
No, I didn't.
So there's a montage of the mullets at this tournament.
Oh, right.
The hairstyles of the kids.
Oh, beautiful.
And Trav not quite there. There, I added a couple more this morning because I got told off for missing 2 of them.
Oh.
so I've added a couple more to the Facebook post if you're interested there. But it's a majestic display.
Great start here from Ryan.
He's got the best of it at the moment.
He's got that white side worked out, I think.
Well, you're not wrong. And
he's taking his grass.
yeah, this morning probably the narrow hand was playing fairly true. It was regular, even, no matter what length they played, and it was quite nice. But the both of these guys playing on the wider hand, I think, at the moment, seems to be suiting them better. Just incredible how many mullets there are out there at the moment. I'm just running through the photos.
Oh, we just missed a great shot there by Travis.
Oh, sorry. Getting obsessed by the hair. My apologies. If I have this on the right shot too. Yeah. Trav just taking Jack away, forcing Ryan back on the narrower hand. He's getting a little bit of turn with these little tailors. Oh, just missing Jack. That was close.
Trying to find the right hand again. So.
Yeah, probably just looking to match his own one up.
Yep.
Played it really well the last one.
Still on the speed now, I think.
Oh, he's run through. No, he didn't cost himself anything. We got pretty close. And Clemmy's still got that shot.
The target up a bit for
yeah, so on that side, he's because you know,
his own bowl there.
There's not a lot of turn that side. I think Ryan's got to play a little bit lighter.
He's done airy again.
He's pretty close. Oh, what a shot. Oh, it's not turning. Oh, it did. Oh. Ooh, Tom Rich next door again. Thumping bowls everywhere. And one to Trav, yeah. It's still, in the end, great shot by Ryan Klem. Not quite hitting Jack square enough. When Roz gets down there and adjusts the scoreboard, I'll be able to check mine and make sure that it's correct. At the moment, I doubt it is, but it'd be pretty close. saw the a convoy of about 15 trucks earlier just carrying hay. It was the hay runners or something, Aussie hay runners.
Yep.
It was pretty amazing to see them. Good charity organisation, I think, from memory. Honking their horns, all the people out the front excited, doing the old pull-down movement.
Yeah, there was a comment yesterday made about someone drove past and seen so many people on the greens. There was a text message saying what was going on here.
Yeah.
No, it's good to see from the road.
Yeah, colourful. Ah, Stephen. So Gus, my if you see him on the Facebook comments, he's got a similar surname to mine. It's not many of us around, so it's pretty obvious, but that's my Uncle Stephen. He said he loves the Rabbitohs colours for Zone 12. Gross.
They're playing this afternoon too, I think. A big game against Newcastle.
Yeah, it could be. Which is ironic because Illawarra's wearing Newcastle colours, aren't they?
Close to it, yeah.
Or coincidental.
Can't get it.
We usually like to have my score is correct there, that's alright, but yeah, we usually like to have the greenkeepers come on, but we're getting an absolute no from there at the moment. He's done an amazing job this week, despite some little misunderstandings with the Lions on the first day, but, but it happens.
Yeah, no, it does a great job, Darren. He was here, about 5:30 this morning?
Yeah.
Get everything ready.
Oh, mate, it was completely different weather on all 3 days too, by the way, and the greens are held up really well, so great job. So I was sitting here with Ness yesterday. Ness is an Essendon supporter, just as we're talking footy, and I got this in my head. And Greater Western Sydney Giants destroyed them by 126 points and made my daughter very, very happy.
Yeah, good day for Sydney yesterday. Even the Swans got up by 1 point last night. They got a bit hairy at the end.
Hang on, my other brother-in-law is an Adelaide supporter, and we don't talk about that. He's not a happy man at the moment, but yeah, as a New South Wales resident, yeah, that's a good thing. A pretty open side here. I think Trav's got two on the left, on the right of the screen. And Clemmy needs to really get in there.
I don't think he's there, is he?
I don't know about the weight. You're right, I think it's stopping. So it might be 3, in fact. I'll find out shortly.
And just for the Zone 4 viewers, next door on the bronze medal match, Tom Rich is out to a 9-3 lead.
There's something wrong with the sound, Steve, is there? Is it too quiet? Let me know. So that was 3 to Trav. We're looking now at a 10-4 scoreline. Gus saying there's something wrong with the sound. It might just be me. Let's look at... No, the audio's okay. We did just have the sound pull out. The power just got a bit loose, and as happens sometimes. Speaking of Essendon, Ness just turned up in our commentary position. So really good play here. Travis Moran, just over the last few ends, has kicked away a little bit. He's scored a 2-1 and then a 3, so 6 shots in 3 ends. And kicking away in a shortened format like this is not necessarily something you want to do, allow to happen. My apologies. So Ryan Klem's got to make it back, and he'll want to do it this end. So did you find your entries for your international coming up?
Yeah, we found one this morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
That'll be an announcement of that team very shortly.
Oh, my apologies. I preempted you. Sorry about that.
Yeah. No. Yeah, a big announcement of this team will be made shortly. We found a sponsor of the team.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Great news for the tournament.
Oh, good catch there by Trav Moran. That definitely would have run into the that front pole.
So no, we're safe here, are we? Say, Jack, one of these ends.
These boys are punching bowls around everywhere. God, I'm doing this badly at the moment. I'm not. Sorry, I'm concentrating on everything else and I should be focusing on the cameras, guys. Feel free to tell me off whenever you want. Thanks, Isabel. Yep, exactly right. Still learning my priorities here, but camera's got to be number one. Looking after scoreboards and all sorts of things. So Trev holding 2 here still. Is that a mobile phone young Klem has in his pocket? No, I think it's his tape, actually, his measure. Yeah, good shooting there by Trav Moran. Jeez, he's playing well. Ryan's got to do something here to change this up.
So Tommy Rich just picked up another 4 on the next door ring. So he's run away with his game.
Well, Ethan Scott Brannigan just expressing some frustration there next door, saying he played one of his best games last game, and this game he just can't win a trick. And he's 9-2 down at the moment. Just confirming the conditions of play and the formats. So the singles is 21 shots up. Is what we're playing to at the moment. So this is just a race to... Oh, Ryan Klem.
It's unlucky he got the wrong side of it.
Well, he cut one out. It's important at the moment. Might just be important for his confidence, if nothing else. So 12-4. Let's get the camera right. There we go, everybody. Straight away this time. Sorry about that last time. But... yeah, first to 21. Trevor's the first to 12, first into double figures. Ethan really getting frustrated there next door.
Start by Trevor's.
Yep. It's all right. I've got another guest, and an important one here as well, by the way, just as far as hardly in the context of this. So I'm going to ask the standard question I ask everyone. Who are you, and what are you doing here?
Hi, Ben. Tony Spears. I'm the chairman of Club Dubbo. What am I doing here? I'm watching some of the best junior bowlers in the country. Have a go. Exactly
right. And played some pretty remarkable games too. You're the chairman, and your club's doing a fantastic job hosting this, mate. Thank you very much for it.
Oh, look, it's one of our charters, really. We do our best to promote bowls in all forms, and juniors has always been a big program here. we're dedicated to it. We believe in it, and we put our money where our mouth is as well, as far as that goes. So, it's just a pleasure to host this tournament on an ongoing basis.
Yeah, it's this tournament's brilliant. The format's fantastic as well, by the way. So showcasing all of the skills required for bowls, and the juniors. Geez, they turn up in droves, don't they? We're 16 full 16 teams this year, and we'll continue on hopefully to manage to get out to Dubbo every year.
Yeah, look, it's great. It's good to see the kids having a crack, and there's some really good bowlers amongst them.
There's some terrifying bowlers amongst them. I mean, I look up and down the green. It's hard not to get starstruck by some of these people. Chanel Jakush over there has just started at St John's Park, having come from Cabramatta. Kobe Katau, state representative, and this is just me looking down the ring here. Brendan's a champion. Ethan Scott Brannigan and Tom Rich, obviously. And then this rink, as Ryan Klem claims 2 shots and gets a couple back. Just 2 of the best bowlers going around.
Yeah, no, it's terrific. I haven't got an update today on how everyone's going. Could you fill me in, Ben? Maybe?
Oh, potentially. So the rink we're looking for at the moment, these are the gold medal squads. So this is the Klem and Travis at Zone 16 versus Zone 12.
Yep.
It's actually a bit of a traditional game. These guys like to play against each other a fair bit. I think they were talking about, and I can't remember, I think they played each other in pennants recently as well in a final. Someone on the chat line will be able to correct me on that, I'm sure. Which I quite like, because I don't mind being wrong. As long as someone tells me I'm being wrong, that's fine.
I'm used to it, trust me.
And next door you've got Zone 4, so the local lads against the local people.
Yeah, I recognise Tom up there.
That's it, against Zone 9 for the bronze medal.
Right, very good. Well, there's a nice crowd here too watching, which
I love it.
Terrific.
Well done, Travis, for that shot. That's brilliant. Yeah, beautiful amount of people, and we've had a huge amount of people all week. It's amazing walking in here early in the club and seeing the lounge full.
Absolutely, yeah. I've been helping a few of the lads cook some breakfast in the morning at 7 o'clock, and there's people here from sort of 7:30 onwards. It's been fantastic.
Your greenkeeper over there saying he was here from 5:30 this morning.
Yeah, I know. Poor old Darren.
Poor Daz. Yeah.
He was saying the weather was really lovely at 4:30 the other morning.
Oh, jeez. He was. He's done, like I said, three days of 3 days of remarkably different weather, and he's put all together. All 3 days has been amazing.
I've got to give him a bit of a rap too. These greens took a pounding last year, and to have them back in the condition they're in, and they're not perfect, but they're very good, is just a tribute to him, really. He's done a fantastic job.
I couldn't agree more. Dude, the way they're running is brilliant. Try's throwing that out pretty wide, actually, but he's got 2 sitting next to Jack, and he wants this one back. He does think that, well, Clemio does like to run through. He's trying to cover the tee. Is he back all the way? He is, and held up too. So he's finished about 2 feet back from the tee. I'll just watch what Ryan does. Not heavyweight, but he's looking to move it.
He's got a good
pretty close. Bang, he's got rid of one, I think.
Yeah.
And Trav with 1 left to play. Yeah, the greens have been great. The people are fantastic, and your volunteers, I've spoken a bit about volunteerism here. You've got one of your 7-time club champions, I think, down here, and Vice President of the Bowls Committee over here in Ros.
Yep, and Judy, you're talking about down here, Judy Cassidy. Yeah, Judy's a bit of a stalwart. She's always put a hand up to help. So it's fantastic. I mean, we've got a good crew here. Really, they're always always come to the fore when we've got things on.
Sorry, mate. Travis Moran, what a shot!
Yeah.
Having a close look at the next one. 2. No, he's just declared on 2. Does that a bit, Trav. Worries me. Makes me nervous if he was playing my lead in a pairs game and he was doing that. I'd be no, mate.
Yeah.
Measure it, please. So Barbara Green just saying what a good job the youngsters did in the commentary yesterday. I didn't teach them much, Barb, but they're they had Travis and Ethan and Reese Finn Young sitting here in these 3 seats. Yesterday, just left them to their own devices, and they had a great time. The juniors coming through here, they're good people.
Yeah, and they know the game too. That's the other thing.
She's better
Obviously,
than I
the
do.
coaching has been good.
Oh, how good is the mentoring in New South Wales is top notch, I think.
All around the state, yeah, I think it's been terrific.
Oop, someone's getting some lunch by the sound of it next to us. Beeper going off. We're getting all the hierarchy here at the moment from the club, which is good for the final. But I'm just looking over there, he's a young 10-year-old Dakota. Zone 6.
Okay. Yep.
She's the youngest one on this green at the moment. And then Zoe from Zone 16 next door is the next one. I think she's 12 or 13.
Yeah.
And a really good crop of youngsters in just being shown off here at the moment. And there's another one. I don't think it's Samantha. I think who's Zone 3. That's one of the ladies over there from Zone 3 Gold. I can't remember which one. I think it might be Ella Cameron from Gunnedah. Or is it Tarnee? One of those ladies over there has just been signed with Cronulla Sharks, I think it is. So she's off to play rugby league.
Right.
Hopefully she keeps bowling too. I'm not happy with that. Clemmy's got the best of this one. The wind is slightly picking up.
Yes, this green can get very tricky, especially with a southerly blowing, which is what we've got at the moment. The green around the front of the club is protected from this wind, so they'll be having a nice time around there.
Yeah, I noticed that yesterday. I was standing on the edge under the sign, and it was beautiful. And then I went out to take some photos on the other green there, and nearly froze immediately. That southerly was freezing.
Yeah, they don't call it Windy Hill for nothing, Ben.
Oh, yeah, is it where we are? Windy Hill, like where Essendon plays. But can I see this pair score? I'll give it to you in a sec, man. I'll just watch Trav, see what happens here. Just missed Jack. That was a really mighty effort. So in the pairs over there, it is 6-4 after 7 ends to the Illawarra to Zone 16. And where's the fours game is over there. He's completely covered by players at the moment. I'll worry about that later on. Ryan Klem playing the forehand, the narrow side.
Just trying to draw another one in there. He's got a pretty good shot here, I think.
Yeah, he's just got to pull up. Even resting on his own or sitting there like that, there is two shots. Ryan Klem, brilliant. So you're a bowler yourself?
Yeah. Well, not of any note, but
yep, same as me. I'm an absolute nobody. It's great.
Yeah. No, I enjoy playing pennants, and I enjoy the social aspect of the game as well. It's fantastic.
We're just a great community in bowls. We really are.
Yeah, I had a game last year with our CEO Tim and Karen Murphy in the international force, which was great fun. Karen's great fun to play with.
Yes, one of my favourite players, not just because she's great, but just a great person. Privileged to have been able to spend a bit of time with them. She's a Shoalhaven Heads local, so she lives down near me, and doesn't live there now, I don't think, but they down that way, and the legend of the Shoalhaven Heads community, that whole family, the Murphy family. She's a bar named after her. Did you know that?
No.
Shoalhaven Heads, but it's called the Murphy Bar, and there's photos of Karen all over the place. But it's not named after her. It's named after her dad, mostly, who a club legend. But it's a family thing.
Yeah, so that was fun. That's coming up again next month, of course, and we're looking forward to that.
Oh yeah.
You guys will be out here, so we're looking forward to seeing you again.
Can't wait. It's going to be fantastic. So that's the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th September, or was it 13th, 14th, 15th September?
12th we're having is the welcome night.
And the Calcutta, that's right.
Yeah, which was fantastic fun last year. Our auctioneer's very different. But he has a good time and gets the crowd going.
So 14-8 here in this race to 21. Trav had all the momentum, and now Ryan's just seeming to claw a little bit back, running a little bit. And those tiny little bowls. He uses size ones.
Gosh.
He's using the same bowls he's used since he was a child and first took up the game, which is about the same size as the 9-year-old Cohen's using over on the other green at the moment.
Yes, I think he's got to get one close here. He's down 3.
3, yeah. Yeah, won't want to leave it like that. Might be quick. Yeah, quick again.
Yeah,
so it's 3 at the moment, 1 to come.
Big opportunity for the young fella from Zone 16.
Yeah, Travis Moran, he's another, like I said, another stalwart, probably a guy that's in line and really determined in the game to be to hit the upper echelons, looking at pathways and emerging sides. Under 25's next for him. I'm not actually sure how old he is, so I wouldn't be far off. Just noticed James Reynolds jumped into the feed here as well. He's one of the... I'll just shout out to James again. We gave you a big wrap earlier. Well done, Trav. That's 4. So we're nearly... Yeah, it's a race to 21, and there's... I'll tell you about that in a sec. So James Reynolds was here Friday, wasn't he, when mentoring and helping out? And
yes.
He's a gun and a jackaroo and a pathways coach and just an absolute advocate for the game. So thanks to him for giving up his time on Friday to help these guys out. It was some of the stuff he was saying I'm glad I get to sit down and listen to as well, because it's magnificent.
Yeah, I don't think it matters how old or how good or how long you've been playing the game. Getting some coaching off someone that really knows what they're looking at is very helpful.
Yeah, you can really keep learning is the best idea. So
good start too.
Yeah, very good, strong start. The next thing I was going to say, that's right. So Travis Moran now in this race to 21, he's on 18. Now, the first time I get to say this, because the first singles game I've had since Fig Tree, since the state champs, we have words for where they are now. So he can finish it in one end. I've heard it called the launch pad, the springboard, the checkout. There was one other one someone said as well. Now, I haven't written these down, but I had a collection of these terms. Anything you've heard?
No, you're actually just telling me things that I haven't heard before.
There you go. So yeah, it's the high performance players were telling me about it up at the Australian Open, and then I heard it again in Fig Tree through some of them. But it's not a good place to be sometimes, because they're the hardest shots to get, the last ones in a game of singles. Excuse me, my voice is finally giving out. I think Roz just ran across and kicked the ball out.
Practising her soccer skills. She's been watching the Matildas.
Got that out of nowhere. So that's something that happened next door. I'm not entirely sure what. It looks like Ethan's come back, because Tom Rich is on 20. There's 20-6 on the rink next door. And he must have got a 4, Ethan, because there were none of Tom's bowls left on the rink. Knocked him out. But Trav Moran...
Yeah, good shot.
Well, probably...
He's holding match there at the moment.
He's probably holding game right now.
Yep.
Ryan's indicating, asking how short. It's probably looking for a smash here. Yeah, pretty heavy shot, straight down that narrow line.
It's close.
Oh, I didn't get the movement I think he expected. Darren Draper, g'day, mate.
Oh, that ball's just fallen over now too. It's going to make it tougher.
So a tough trot coming up. So Trav, he's got some options here. Well, he's holding 3. You can just draw another one.
I think so. Put the pressure on the other young fella.
I talk quietly because this is a bit of a sound box here and they can hear us. So I don't want to give them any advice, good or bad.
That's a great shot.
That's just about the best shot he could have played. I reckon
a great shot.
Ryan's only option now is a dead draw between those to the jack. Well, he could kill it, of course, but tough when it's jack's right on the tee.
Yeah.
Joyce Evick watching. G'day, Joyce. Good to see you.
Yes, I think he's just got to try and draw it and beat those front two at least. Knock it back to 2. He's not doing it.
No, he's gone heavy. Oh dear. And that could be it.
Yep, that's all she wrote.
That is. The players will cross and shake hands. So this singles final of the Dubbo Club Dubbo Junior 7-a-side is it's been won by Zone 16 by Travis Moran, who played a really good game in pretty what can be tough conditions and variable with the wind gusting like it is.
Yeah.
Next door, 20-6. I'll just give you an update before we close off. You'll see all these results shortly on Bowls Link and Bowls Now app, which will be good to see. Follow your favourite team. Just looking at that pairs game, it's 6-7 now. I can't see the ends. There's players in the way, and 10-3 to Zone 16 in the 4s after 7 ends. So pretty close. Zone 16 are in the hot seat right now to take out the trophy, and but that's about it, I guess, from us, mate. Thank you, and to your whole club. Thanks for coming and joining us for the last few ends of that.
No, pleasure, Ben. Yeah, I've been racing around doing all sorts of other things, and Brownie said, you've got to get yourself out there and talk to Ben.
Did he really know? Well, I really appreciate it, and I'm so glad you came out and had a chat, and we can't tell you how much we appreciate what the club's done for us and for these juniors, not just this weekend, but over the years. You've been fantastic. If you're in the area, definitely come out to Club Dubbo, stay at one of the hotels out here and have a good time at a really brilliant club. And we'll see you again, I think, next year for this, I think.
Yes.
Maybe at a different date, but definitely around here at some point. And I think from Bowls New South Wales, I won't see you again on the live stream until, actually I'm going to Canberra next, but
it'll be,
be your games. We'll be back here again. We'll be back at Club Dubbo. So again, thanks so much, Tony. Absolute pleasure. No ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us again over the last couple of days. It's been a fantastic junior championship, and we'll see you next time and on the Bowl.